One of the most frustrating parts of the Reckoning Easter egg is definitely getting the 3-digit code for the Wonder Weapon room and the 4-digit code for the PC in the Teleportation lab. But fear not, because in today's video I will show you how to get these two codes extremely easy every single game, with the help of one of my trusty members, the Dark Aether Ghost. Big shout out to him. So let's get into this. Alright, so we're gonna start first with the 3-digit code for the Wonder Weapon room, which is located in the Mutant Research Lab, right up here on that blue door that says 01. And in order to open that, we need to find the code in this periodic table. So for this, we're gonna need 2 letters. Those 2 letters are gonna be found on 2 computers that show some static images. One of them, it's gonna be right next to Deadshot. This is always the first letter, which is this computer right here. All you have to do is just sit in front of it for a few seconds and there's going to be a word flashing on the screen. For us was straighter. We need to remember the first letter, which is T. Next up, we need to go right under the room, just behind the tank where Richtofon's family is. So right over here, this is the second monitor we have to watch. We're going to chill here for a few seconds. We have something with M. The second letter is going to be M. So we have T and M. Based on that, we need to come to this periodic table to actually find one of the elements that have the letter T and M. But that might be a bit time consuming, that might be annoying. You can pause the game and try to search and everything, but I'm gonna show you a much easier way. Because what Dark Aether Ghost did was, well, created a website where you can actually put the letters to create the code that you need. So let me just show to you. You want to, of course, open up a browser on your PC, on your phone, whatever it is, and you go to codezombisolver.com/reckoning. This website is going to be in the description for all of you to use. And as you can see, you have the documents code and the door code. This is for the Wonder Weapon. So you have to enter the first letter, which is T for us, and then the second letter, which was M for us. You submit, and there you go. You have 2 possible choices right here. It's either 069, either 109. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try both codes to see which work, because sometimes there might be elements that have the same letters. So you're gonna get 2 codes. Keep in mind that for this step, there might be only the first letter flashing on the screen, the first word. So on the second screen, it might not appear anything. If that's the case, only type the first letter in and press submit without typing anything on the second letter from the monitor. And you're gonna get a code for that as well. So we're gonna go back in game, and we're gonna try out the code. So first of all, we have 069, which is actually correct. If that was not right, we would have tried 109. And there we go, we got into the Wonder Weapon room. If you wanna know how to get the actual Wonder Weapon, there's gonna be a link in the description with my ultimate guide for the Easter egg. Next up, we are going to be getting the code for the PC inside the Teleportation lab. You need to put in a 4-digit code inside here. As you can see, it says enter password. And in order to find this password, we need to find 4 documents scattered around the map. Keep in mind, for this, the first document will always be in this room right here. And as you can see, it says SAM files access restricted, 3-point scarf. All you need to remember is the 3 in front of the word. Next up, we need to find 3 other documents, but fear not, because it's actually not very hard to find them, because all of those documents are going to be found in the executive suite around this big room right here. One location can be on this table right here. What I like to do is just run around and interact with it as much as I can. Here we have 2-point katana, so 2. So far we have 3 and 2. There can be 1 around this walls right here. There can be 1 right here, as in my game right here. So 5 this time. We need to find 1 more. There can be 1 here. There can be 1 on the table right here. So 1. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 5. Of course, you can go down here. There can be 1 in this room. What I like to do is just go around and try to interact with everything I can until something pops up. But you can actually see the document on the table, so don't worry about it. So keep in mind, 3 of the documents are going to be found in the executive suite and director's office. And the last document will always be in the Teleportation lab. So now we can go back to the computer. And once you're back, of course, we're gonna pause the game and we are going to go back to the solver that we used earlier for the Wonder Weapon room. We need to remember the numbers we had. So for us, it was 1, 2, 3, 5. So the code is gonna be 1352. You can like clear this and then do it again with different numbers that you have. But for us, it's gonna be 1352. 1352. We're gonna go back in game, interact with the computer, 1352. And look at that, access granted, and you're done with this step. This is definitely the easiest way to actually get the code for both of the rooms. Big shout out to the Dark Aether Ghost one more time. You buddy have done a very great job with that website. So let me know in the comments below, guys, what do you think about this? Of course, let me know if you're gonna use this to actually get the codes every time. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe for more content, and enjoy the Easter egg. Bye bye.